challenge is you're dealing with uneven logs of different sizes.
Kevin Clark, he's smart, he's...
A local guy has to go to Nome because his...
Wild Alaska, Thursday nights at 9:50 on D-Max.
When 10...
is inside us.
Well, the yield is decided by trends in buying and selling.
No, I can't forget this evening or your face as you were leaving, but I guess
Down the yield. Does the yield are to bear losses? So they've invested 105 yen and they're only going to receive 101 yen, losing.
The negative yield followed the Bank of The move is intended to prompt the financial institutions to lend more. Government bonds with a yield of minus 0.01%. Government bonds also allow their holders to reap some gains if they find someone else who is willing to buy.
Knows the great white could have killed him.
The damage was fairly massive. He took me to the bone, and once the shark let me go, I sort of gone, well, I got half a chance. So I'm here to live. I'm here to tell the story, and grateful for the people that helped me out.
3 months on, Kevin and the crew at the rescue helicopter base have a visitor. the man who confronted a great white and lived to tell the tale.
Kevin
intends to achieve with this policy. Sarah says the negative rate will prove effective if companies are motivated to raise more funds from the markets and invigorate overall economic activity. But she says there's still a fair likelihood of the central bank leaning towards bigger negative rates. As long as that's an option, Sarah says the chance seems slim for the long-term interest rate to move into positive.
Get our mortgage rates lower, so there are good aspects and bad aspects. So we really wonder what would happen next. This will make it easier for company owners to borrow money. However, they need to have better future prospects before they decide to make a new capital investment. So it is really a challenge.
The United States. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe today sanctions by the UN Security Council is important. North Korea remains in a festive mood despite heavy snow. North Korean residents celebrated the missile launch by dancing. At the lower house of the Japanese Diet, the chairman of the lower house steering committee, Takeo Kawamura, says the launch is a serious threat to peace and security of the region, as well as the international community, and cannot be tolerated. The lower house strongly objects to and deplores the action. The lower house unanimously adopted a resolution protesting North Korea's launch. We hear from Abe. Abe says it's been decided the government will discuss the details of its own possible sanctions against North Korea to seek Japan will take resolute actions against North Korea. The upper house plenary session also unanimously approved the resolution. Abe separately spoke to the leaders of the United States and South Korea by phone. The leaders agreed on the need for the UN Security Council to swiftly adopt a resolution for harsh sanctions against North Korea without delay. Abe also told the leaders that Japan will impose more sanctions on the North. China is reluctant to have the Security Council impose tougher sanctions against the North. Japan's Foreign Minister Fumio Kishida expressed the following view. He says Japan's door for dialogue is always open. He says it's his knowledge that China told Japan that it's just too busy to discuss the issue. He says nothing is on the table, such as a plan for the leaders of Japan and China to hold talks over the phone. North Korea likely tested its ballistic missile technology on Sunday. This is a picture of what's believed to be the cover of the satellite that the South Korean military retrieved from the sea. We hear from a Defence Ministry spokesperson. The spokesperson says the rocket's shape and length were almost the same as the one launched in December of 2012. The South Korean spokesperson indicated that North Korea may have enhanced the stability of its missile technology by successfully launching the same type of rocket twice. About the rocket's range.